Bore da blant, welcome back to our first day of Spring 2 and a very big warm welcome back to Foundation Phase pupils that are actually back in school today, and a very big warm welcome back to Key Stage 2 pupils who are continuing with their home learning this week. Hopefully we'll all be back together very soon. We're going to start today with our phrase of the week as we normally do. So I'm going to hand you over now to the lovely Ikra, who's going to tell you what that phrase of the week is.
The phrase of the week is Aroswch funud ysgol cynnar. That means wait a minute, please.
Diolch yn fawr, Ikra. And of course, before half term, everybody was busy with their Welsh creations in preparation for our Eisteddfod, which is happening next week. That's very exciting. Obviously happening a little bit differently this year. And also don't forget, next week it will be book week, and there is some exciting information on the newsletter about dressing up and things for that too. So if you just have a little look at all that information so that you know, ready for our events. So what have we done so far with our REACH curriculum? Well, we've looked at R for respect, and we've looked at E for engagement, and within those we've thought about all these different things that we can do to help us to be respectful and engaged people. Okay, we've looked at rules and collaboration, we've looked at tolerance, growth mindset, lots of different things that give us lots of skills to help us with our learning and to help us be respectful individuals within our community. So the next letter in the word reach is A, but what is A for? I'm sure you already know this. A is for ambitious. Remember, we want our pupils to be respectful, engaged and ambitious. Now I think we know the word ambitious quite well because we've been hearing that a lot over the last year or two. So where else have you heard the word ambitious? Just have a little think about that a second. So you're right, the 4 purposes. The 4 purposes are where we're working towards being ambitious, capable learners, ready to learn throughout our lives. There is the word ambitious, and I know lots and lots of you have been using the word ambitious and being ambitious in your learning every day. So this for you will be very familiar. So we're just going to have a recap today. So let's have a little think about, have a talk to somebody you're near maybe. What makes an ambitious learner? Ambition is where we want to grow and get better, and where we have a goal that we set ourselves that we're going to work towards. And that could be a tiny little goal, or it could be a very big goal. And it doesn't really matter as long as you have that ambition. So let's have a little think about the learning powers that we used in our last half term when we talked a lot about growth mindset and perseverance and in the pit. All those things will help you to achieve your ambitions in life. And it's okay to have a very big goal, but then you need those little steps to work towards it. So these were the things that you definitely needed to help you to achieve your ambitions. So everyone dreams at some time of being someone important or someone special, or being able to do something out of the ordinary or new. What's your ambition or your dream? Have a little think. Do you have an ambition or a dream? Perhaps share it with somebody near you. So who will be the first person, who will help you to complete your first step in your ambition? What skills might you need to complete your first step? What do you need to learn? How will you know if you've completed your first step? An example of some ambitions might be a job ambition. So if you wanted to do a job like an architect, what might you need to do? You might need to work hard at your maths today and again tomorrow and learn more and more and more as you take those first steps towards the job that you want to do. What about if your ambition was to be a concert pianist, a really good piano player? Well, what do you need to know? The first thing you need to know is, what does a keyboard look like? What keys are on there? What do I need to start by playing? And it might only be one note, and then it'll build up to 2 or 3 notes or more until you get more and more experienced and better. Lots of different things you can be ambitious with, and lots of small steps to take now to make a big ambition come true. Imagine your dream was to become an athlete, a famous athlete maybe, or a footballer. What steps could you take now towards being an athlete? Perhaps you might try hard in PE or eat a really, really healthy, balanced diet. Perhaps you might think you might do more exercise after school. And when we can do, and it's safe to do so, maybe you'll go and join a club that will help you to get fitter. Perhaps you might have challenges with your friends outside at break times. Maybe you just might start with a simple walk with your family, but these things can all build up to the bigger picture. I want you to visualize yourself being brilliant. You are brilliant anyway, but visualize yourself being brilliant at something that you can't do already, something that you'd like to work towards. Share that with your friends or somebody near you. Remember, at St Andrews, we learn together and we reach for those stars. So I want to see everyone aiming high for those stars all the time. Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. And the places you go will be amazing. I just want to reflect for a few minutes about some of the things we've thought about in this assembly. What are your ambitions and goals going to be? Perhaps you want to share that with your teacher today. Perhaps as a class, you might want to aim towards a project or something exciting together that will give you new skills. Please feel free to share your ambitions. Gweddion. Diolch I ti am ei byd. Diolch am ein ffrindiau. I gyd. Amen. A big diolch and fawr for listening to me this morning. I hope that you all have a really successful week and get involved in lots of ambitious learning and be the amazing people that I know you are. And I really look forward to speaking to you next week. Have a lovely time. Have a good week. Daboch chi blant.